topic of today is going to be principles to have as a core for your everyday lifestyle. So, to break that down, to give you a meaning and understanding of what it means to have principles, right? It means that since we live in this ocean of motion, which is constantly moving and changing, number one, that's what you must do as well. You must not be resistant to the change and you must not be resistant to the ocean of the motion that you live in. Hence my emphasis on the fact that comfort is your downfall. Why? Because when you are constantly look around you for a second. I don't know where you are right now, but look around you for a second. Think about it. Everything you've been sold to feel comfortable, for you to be basically convenient, this and that. Drive through is comfortable, convenient. Phone, comfortable, convenient. Social media, everything. At the same time, all these things, they have a good reason, good meaning too. You get it? Like, it's there for a reason. Okay? Like, yeah, it's a business and it works. That's good. But for you gotta have an understanding when it's just about you and what you want, which is desires. That's what it is. It's a desire. What you want is you're desiring something. That's a low frequency. Go look up the emotional frequency chart. Download that, save that on your computer, save that on your phone. And basically what it is realize that every time you're in a low frequency, you're resonating with other low frequencies. Okay? Not like you're not going anywhere. For example, when you're vibrating at a higher frequency, right? Or when you're vibrating at a lower frequency, it doesn't mean location wise you're going higher and you're going lower. It's more so the wavelength and the frequency of these wavelengths. How many waves per second are occurring. What you want to do is that should be your main focus. Your main focus should be to quickly get up to high frequencies as quickly as possible. Now, to experience a full life, you have to experience all those. But as an intellectual, you must have an understanding that when you are vibrating at lower frequencies, that's what you are resonating with. Hence, that's what you are going to be creating in your reality. Because, for example, whatever is going on in your life, right? You created it. Like, whether you like it or not, you created it. And how did you create it? Is you have this program, right? That you have this program that you work on. You work on this program. Better word than work on is you run on this program, right? And what do I mean when I say program? A program is basically, because we are habitual beings. We're habitual beings, right? And what that means is, like, we do shit out of habit that we picked up. Whether, you picked them up from your parents, picked them up from your friends, picked them up from your teachers, picked them up from anywhere, but you have these habits that you picked up, and your brain and your mind, if you don't do these habits, you're gonna feel uncomfortable, right? You're gonna feel like you're not like having fun, you're not feeling good. But as an intellectual, you gotta realize it's because you are having this experience as a habitual being, and your habitual being, even your own body, you are constantly in an ocean of motion, including your body. For example, the past couple of videos, if you haven't watched the past couple of videos, go watch the past couple of videos and see where I talk about how everything is constantly vibrating. And what do I mean when I say that? One more time, it's if you take a microscope and you look at the building, right? What the building is made out of? It's made out of these building blocks, these bricks. And if you go take one brick and you put it under a microscope, what is it made out of? It's made out of atoms, right? And what is the atom? Atom is vibrating. It's vibrating. It's electrons and protons and nucleus. It's vibrating, right, at a certain frequency. That's why it's behaving like that. And the air, same thing with air. The air is made out of atom too, but I can move the air. And as I move my arm through the air, I can move it, and it moves. Why? It's because it's vibrating at that frequency. Now, what that means is basically you have a certain control, certain measure, depending on your awareness, right? At a given time, depending on your awareness at a given time, because your awareness throughout the day is going to change, and you're not the same person from yesterday. You're not. And every day you are a different person because you've had a full experience. You've had a full day that you experienced, right? But the way your brain works is it feels good. It feels good when it does the same thing, right? When it does the same thing, it feels good. Whether that's something that's negative towards your intellectual growth or it's positive, it doesn't matter. You become used to doing stuff. You become accustomed to stuff, right? Whatever it is that you're doing, you become accustomed to it. And in order to grow personally, you must, like, your level of income as a person, it will never exceed the level of your personal development, right? As a person, you must develop, and your income will develop as well. Your income won't ever develop the person, the level of personal development you have. Without going into too much into that, is basically what you need to do is you need to have principles that you run on every single day as a lifestyle, because that's what it is. Everybody has a lifestyle. Everybody is living a lifestyle, a certain lifestyle that you've picked up. That's what I mean by program. You have a program that you run on. It's a lifestyle, right? It's because maybe there's different points and times in your life. Maybe you needed that lifestyle to make you feel safe. There is a new environment you walk into, and the first thing you want to do is feel safe. So you pick up certain lifestyles, certain habits, and then after that, once you get used to it, now it's not more about safety. Now it's more about maybe popularity. Maybe it's more about whatever your optimal agenda is, and then you pick up those habits, pick up those lifestyles, and get you there. Now, if you look around, there are average people, normal people, and then there are the top of the top people, the best of the best people. And I don't see any reason at all, any fucking reason at all, why you shouldn't be the best of the best and the top of the top, other than the fact that you're scared. And you're scared that, like, you have desires, the things that you want, and then on the other side you have this call from within you to be the motherfucking top of the top, the best of the best, right? For greatness. And majority of the time, because you run on this program, and what this program is also built in that program is that, like, yo, is the fear. It's the built-in fear of, like, yo, you won't make it. You won't make it. You won't do this. You won't do that. It's better you stay average. It's better you stay average. It's better you stay normal. It's better you follow what others, like, people are doing on a normal daily basis, so that you can, get by, so you can tiptoe through your life all the way into your deathbed. Now, when I come across that, when I look at that scenario, I'm like, nah. Once you understand how the programming works, you understand that, yes, as a being, you're living in this ocean of motion, that you're constantly going through these different frequencies and vibrations of wavelengths, and what speed is it occurring on during seconds, you understand you're gonna experience all types of emotions. But as an intellectual who's growing and who understands, Kisi, like what the difference is between us and animals is that we have a mind. We can comprehend shit at a better speed and rate than them, right? And so, like, why the fuck are you choosing to just be an animal, right? You're choosing to just be an animal. What the point is of being an animal if you're not choosing to grow, if you're not choosing to become the best of the best? And yes, you know, the low level people who have desires and shit, and you know, they're gonna vibrate with other low level shit. But the people who are like, yo, best of the best, top of the top, they're really doing it for the collective one. They're doing it for everybody. They're like, yo, we must reach the fucking pinnacle. We must be the fucking pioneers so we can pave the way for other people. We're doing this. I'm exactly showing you what the fuck you can be and what you can't be. You see what I'm saying? I feel the same way you feel. I think the same things you think. Okay? Only thing is, I'm choosing to say like no to every fucking thing except the path that God has ordained for me, the path that God has ordained for you as well. And that path is like straight, like greatness, of course. Like why the fuck you think by doing what the fuck you want to do you're gonna be able to get that greatness? No, motherfucker, what you've been used to doing and what people are telling you, the average shit, like that's not how you become great. You become great by facing everything, by stopping, and whatever you fear, you face that shit. You know, you fear people hating you, you just stop real quick. Not stop in actions, but stop like for a second and ponder, right? Think about it. Be like, yo, does it matter if this person doesn't like me? Is that gonna change anything? Like, you see what's going on. You're being validated by other people. You have a society, right? If you're listening to society, you're like, hey, tell me what should I do, or what should I shouldn't do, you know? Then you're just gonna become like them, an average, normal piece of shit motherfucker, you know? But if you report above, you listen to God, you're like, hey, God, I know, you know, you put me on this earth, you gave me a reason, gave me a meaning. Also, you gave me this powerful thing, free choice, free will, for me to be like, hey, God, whether I want to go do be great, or at least take a shot at being great, or just go live this lowly La La Land cupcake world and just go kick my feet up and drink the normal coffee. Now, when you do that, you're still gonna have pain and sufferance. When you decide to fucking kick your feet up and be all comfortable like a cupcake in a La La Land world, you're still gonna have pain and sufferance, bitch. But if you choose the greatness, you're still gonna have pain and sufferance. Only thing is, the difference between the pain and sufferance between the both is when you're in the cupcake La La Land world, you're in hell, because you're getting comfort like first, right? You're getting what you want first. You're kicking your feet up, you're drinking your favorite cup of coffee, everything is going your way, right? Everything is going your way. But then the pain comes of you when as regret. The pain comes as regret when the calling from within you, God is calling you, reaching out to you, and you're just like, fuck, I could have been this, I could have been that, I should have done this, I should have done that. You see, you're still, and then you're ultimately stuck in that, and you're not able to get out of it. It's like, how are you going to break out of a jail if you don't even know you're in one? You see? But if you decide to be great, take a shot at being great every single day, that's what you have to do. You think it seems like overnight success. It seems like, you know, everything just built in one day, but it's been a long time coming. It's been a long time coming. Every single day, decided to, these little actions, these little steps that you decided to win at, then ultimately they became this massive thing. And it feels like it's overnight. It looks like it's overnight, but to you it's just common sense. To you it's common sense. Why? Because every time you decided to say, no, fuck that, whatever I fear, whatever's the hardest, I'm gonna do first. I'm gonna do that first. I'm gonna decide to wake up. Boom, soon as the alarm goes off, my fucking feet hit the floor and I go, more! I don't wanna fucking get up. I don't wanna get up. But I realize, like, yo, what the fuck is this? Where I don't wanna live in this La La Land cupcake world where I'm just kicking my feet up and, you know, drooling all over my pillow. I don't wanna do that. I wanna take a shot at being great. I want to be the best of the best. I want to be the top of the top. Why? Because for my family, for my people, for my loved ones, for the people that I love the most, I want to show them that how you can do that same thing. You can achieve the same thing. For my people right here that's watching, I want to show you guys, be an example. That's what it's about. It's about, it's like, and I'm doing that unconditionally. You think I know? I don't. But I know this. I know who my creator is, and I know my creator has a path ordained for me. And I also know this, that things that I'm gonna face, those are the things that are gonna build me, right? Instead of every time when I face something, throwing the towel down and, you know, and just forgetting who my creator is, and just going and vibrating with the low frequency, my desires of what I want, ease the pain with the alcohol, ease the pain with the weed, ease the pain with the people, hang out with them, go do this, go do that. Instead of giving in, becoming mad, becoming furious, and just, you know, giving into these low level frequencies, I choose and I decide to get up every fucking time and realize, like, yo, my creator has a path that's been ordained for me, and what it takes is for me to just choose, for me to take the step in the right way, in the right direction. Once I take one step in the right direction, and the other steps just follow, and I just become a disciple to the laws and principles that God has placed on this universe. That's the point of this video, is you must have principles every day that you walk through life, have a lifestyle as an intellectual. You want to grow. You don't want to be like animals, just like staying stuck in the same place. At the end of the day, you're going to have pain and sufferings too. I'm going to have pain and sufferings too, but I'm choosing the pain and sufferings to go through pain, grow through pain and sufferings, and then shed the light on it, right? Bring it to you guys, bring the voice to you guys, letting you know, like, yo, motherfucker, you'll feel pain too, you feel sufferings too, but you're deciding to just stay in the same fucking loop. You're deciding to just stay stuck in the same loop, right? Instead of growing through and understanding you could be much more than what you are right now. Only thing you have to do is motherfucking decide, right? And yeah, guys, Wednesday morning, I could have gave you guys that background back there, but it's cloudy today, and the sun you wasn't gonna be able to see the sun that much, so I'll give you guys this background. Anyways, Wednesday morning, topic of the video is about principles. Having principles that you basically run on. That's your program. You want to run on that program. Basically, principles are something that you run on. Doesn't matter what's going on. You have principles that you stand on, right? Rather than falling for any fucking thing, any person, any circumstance, any event, any change, anything, you have principle that you stand on, right? You build yourself on that, and you cultivate that from within. And it's like, yeah, you're gonna have pain and sufferings. Like I said, you can decide to be the average, lowly, cupcake, la la land world bitch, pussy ass, or you can be the motherfucking greatest, top of the top, best of the best. There's like, the only difference is what you're deciding and what you're choosing. Like, you're gonna choose growing through pain and understanding that pain is like a blessing. Pain is a blessing. So see, suffering is a choice. Pain is a blessing. Suffering is a choice. You can suffer if you want to. But pain is a blessing. Pain means like a guideline. Regret is also a guideline. Like, for example, the day I had yesterday, what did I regret from yesterday? I wake up, I reflect on that. That's the point of waking up early. That's the point of going through a workout. That's the point of restraining this diet. That's the point of making a lot of money. That's the point of talking to a lot of people, is because it's not like what it's giving me. It's not what it's giving me, because I'm not seeking anything. When I'm seeking something, I'm saying I'm not, because I need to seek it. When I need to seek something, that means like I must not be the source of what it is I'm seeking, right? But when I'm getting rid of shit, when I'm just waking up early, getting rid of that comfortness, I'm getting rid of that sleep, I'm getting rid of when I'm working out, I'm getting rid of like all these negative thoughts in my head. I'm just getting rid of them, right? When I'm restricting myself to a diet, I'm just getting rid of that desires, these low frequencies, vibrations. I'm getting rid of them, right? When I'm choosing to work, to make that call, to send that text, to do what it is I need to do in order to bring that income, right? When I'm doing that, what's happening is I'm getting rid of stuff that is not me, the low frequency desires, right? What I want, I'm getting rid of what I want. When I think I want something, I'm seeking something, I'm just totally getting rid of it. I'm throwing it away. I'm saying I always have been. I'm saying I am and I always have been. I don't need to seek anything. I am the source of what I'm seeking. I'm the source of what I'm seeking. So I don't need to seek anything. I just become the source of it. So I am. I've always been. The reason to create these videos is to shed the light on it to the rest of the world. It's not about me, it's about you guys. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. And this is the whole point. The whole point is for you to fucking move. I want you to fucking move, take action, know and understand that you have a fucking brain, you have a mind. You can become more, you can have more, you can do more, you can be more. Only thing you have to do is fucking decide and choose. It's gonna be painful either way. You're living a painful reality either way. Why not decide to grow through it? Why not decide to become more and be more and do more and have more, right? Not just for you, for your motherfucking people, for your family, for the people that you love the most. We're all fucking gonna die at the end of the day. Like, choose to fucking do shit that's gonna matter. Choose to go do some real shit out there in real life, man. Stop doing that lowly ass cupcake la la land world, looking to your left or your right and being stuck in this entertainment shit, thinking that easy money's gonna get you anywhere. Easy money, fucking people over, this, that shit that like is built on sand. That shit is built on sand. That shit can slip from under your feet any moment. But something that like you decide to purposely have a purpose over pleasure, like you're like, yo, I don't want to have a meaningless life. I don't want to have a pointless life. I'd rather grow through the pain. I'd rather grow through the pain, shine the light on it for my people as well, so they can understand that they can do the same thing. They can have more, they can be more, and they can do more. Only thing they have to do is decide and choose to be more and do more. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. Wednesday morning, like I said, the sun usually rises in the east, but you couldn't see it because it's a little cloudy. So I'll give you guys this background. And on that note, guys, decide and choose to be more and do more. Like that's like there's gonna come a time, of course, and like you, like that's what you have to do, is you have to expand your mind. You have to open your mind up, and you have to decide to like have a big heart. Like really decide that like God has a path for you, ordained for you to be more and do more. Don't just give in. Don't give in to your low frequencies desires. Don't give in to what you want right now. Don't give in to what you want right now. Like decide to put power in the things that you don't see. Decide to put power in the things that you don't hear. Decide to put power in the things that you can't like touch right now. But understand that they're there for you to get. The same people, the same things, they're there for you to get. Your loved ones. But you have to create the reality for them, right? I love you guys. I appreciate you. And I'll go through hell with a big ass smile on my face. Why? Because I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. Let's go, man. Wednesday morning. Let's get to it. Let's go!